So I understand it's probably going to be a couple of weeks that we're going to be probably doing this lawn over. So just consider it as the next YouTube project on this channel is to fix that bloody lawn out the back. So yeah, you guys have to hold me to that. I got to fix it. We'll get there eventually. The front lawn looks great. Like the front lawn is perfect. So yeah, so that's the goal, is to get that lawn up to scratch. Now I know it's winter at the moment. It's probably going to be a really difficult time to do that. But I think the plan of attack is we're going to get some weed killer, and today I'm just going to go out and try and pull up as many of those horrible looking weeds as possible. While I do that, chuck some headphones on and just relax and try and think of some awesome video ideas for you guys. Once all the weeds are gone, I'll mow it, chuck some weed and feed over it, and then keep doing that over the next couple of weeks. And then hopefully the grass should get a little bit more thick in places, but then I'm going to go back over the top in a few weeks time, put some topsoil over, and then chuck some more seed down. And hopefully we can get this lawn looking up to scratch. Yesterday me and a few of the boys went out to the pub, and we were having a chat just about some tyres for this car here, because I cannot deal with these tyres, especially with the track day. The first one coming back up at the end of this week. On Sunday, you guys will see the first ever track day with the Falcon and the Screamer. So yeah, I was talking to the boys last night, and one of my good friends, Aiden, said that he had a spare set of slicks lying around. So I went up and had a quick look at them. And sure enough, I came home as the proud owner of these right here, which are a 275 by 40 R17 Mickey Thompson ET Street Radials. These things look so sick, and oh, they're so squishy. So today, we're gonna chuck these on and see if we can get some grip out of this stupid thing. So yes, 350 bucks later, picked up these bad boys right here. They have a whole lot of tread left. Obviously, if you don't drive them around everywhere, which I won't be, just want to chuck them on for today. I know the Falcon's not going to be driving too much before the track event this weekend, and I really want to feel how these tires go. They look great, and they hooked up with his car, which is producing, I think around 700-ish, 680, 700-ish. And these things were great once they were warm. So the best thing about this track event on the weekend as well is the fact they have a whole bunch of cars going on there before my session. So hopefully track conditions should be optimal, and should take no time at all to warm these things up and get them gripping. So yeah, it's mental. Like this thing at the moment on these horrible tires that I have, spinning third at 70 k's an hour, and it's just disgusting. So hopefully these thick boys right here should be able to grip up. Now, Skyline is still got that diff over at Hart's Transmissions. Had a few little mishaps, so pretty much with the center, it actually needed some offset stub axles, which I didn't actually know. So they actually gave me a call. Originally it was going to be done this Friday. They actually gave me a call on Monday and they said, hey, we're just doing your diff at the moment. We were hoping to get it done by today and surprise you. But unfortunately, the stub axles are different and I have to find some new ones. So I said, I'm so sorry guys, I didn't realize. And he said, hey, do you have any spare diffs lying around? I said, no, I don't. So he's actually doing some research at the moment, trying to find some new stub axles for that diff. And then he's also going to completely tear down that two-way, because he said it was really loose the way it was sort of set up. So he's going to completely redo it so that way it's a little bit tighter for the track, which I'm very happy. They are absolute magicians, and I can't thank them enough for doing all that work and sort of going above and beyond for this diff that's going in the R33. So yes, hopefully this thing should be on the track. Oh, also, massive news. The link for the 33 is in. It's gonna be going in probably about next week. And we'll get it tuned up, and my God, we should finally have a working 33 that we can go and rip down at Archie, rip out of QR. Man, it's gonna be sick. One thing I might do though is, because these are 255s and they're actually pretty decent tires, the first time we go out drifting, I might see if I can wear off these tires right here. If they fit, they're 19 by 9.5 plus 15, and these are an 18 by 9.5 plus 15. These got 245 tires on it, and they're really hard compound tires. So if I can get rid of them first before I start tearing away at these 255s, then hopefully I'll feel a little bit better about myself. Then we can get some 245s on these tires here, and the 33 should be able to spin them really easily with the stock power. So yeah, I'm also going to see if I can get some 235/17s for the front. So yeah, hopefully these should look a little bit nicer and not as disgusting as the 215s do on this stupid 9-inch wide rim. best, but I am gonna paint them up a different color before the weekend. And man, these tires look so good. It looks so thick. Imagine these with like a 20mm spacer. Be wicked. Hell yeah. To be honest, it's not too bad looking. I mean, from the back it'd probably look a little bit better. There you go, that's the money shot. It still looks terrible. The first thing I'm gonna do is head to 7-Eleven. I'm gonna go make sure these things have the right PSI in them. I'm gonna put them up to around about 32, 33-ish. Because obviously if they're running like 18 pound at the moment, I don't really want to be running around that in the street at the moment. So we'll go do that. Hopefully not waste these tires, and we'll see how we go, see how she hooks. Rightio, so I've come to a little quiet street near my area. I haven't checked the pressure in the tires or anything, but I'm just going to see, you know, if they're lower, they will grab up a little bit more. And they actually are cold at the moment, so we'll see how they track. And hopefully we actually get some grip with this thing, so let's try it. Okay, so I know it's not going to be the greatest angle in the world, but you guys will be able to hear if it's spinning anyway. Traction control off. It spun a little bit in second, but man, it tracks super straight. Like it's a lot more forgiving when it starts going out now. Like you guys would have seen the wheel didn't move or do anything crazy. Oh man. Rightio. Go up to 35. Pump these things up. Alright, yeah, let's see what pressure they had. Oh, they had 35 in them. Wow, and it hooked up that well. God damn. Alright, let's check the other side. Alrighty. Second tire, I'm guessing probably has about the same. 35, beautiful. Oh, that works well. Imagine these at 20 PSI, god damn. I look like a bug in these glasses, looks sick. I can't wait for my new glasses to arrive. I got some movement ones I'm pretty happy about. Anyway, tangent time with ZacBaldy, haha. We're at Bunnings, and I parked in the same spot that I got scratched last time, but check out this thing. It's a freaking huge Ram 2500. It's freaking awesome. I miss America so much. But yes, gonna get some weed and feed, and also go see if they have any more little tiny foam boards, because a lot of my mates are wanting them and they don't stock them anymore. So I'm gonna hopefully see if maybe they had some out the back and they put them back out. If not, I don't really mind. And a garage remote button, because mine went flat and I'm not too happy. So anyway, go in and do all that. See you guys in a sec. See you guys in a bit. It's not every day you see not one, but two Rams. Literally got back to my car and there's two. That's so cool. They're freaking huge. Hey, can I please grab a double taco supreme meal, thank you?
Yeah, would they crunchy or soft shells or one of each?
Can I get one of each, please?
And what meat would you like?
And can I get beef and chicken, thanks?
Beef and chicken.
Please don't scrape, please don't scrape, please don't scrape, please don't scrape. What am I talking about? I have semi-slicks on the back, doesn't matter.
So it's a double taco supreme with beef and chicken, just a lot.
Yep, that's the one, beautiful.
45.
Thanks, just on card. Cheers.
Have a good day, guys.
Awesome, thank you very much. See you later. Rightio, so I just got home and I just hit out the back. For some reason a few months ago our lawnmower broke, and this little piece right here completely snapped off. It's a really old mower, but it's just annoying as hell to work on. Because most of the grass at the back is clumped up, and where it sort of is kind of out of the way of all where the weeds are. Where the weeds are, they've really taken over. And I just hit it with a whippersnipper, weed whacker, whatever you want to call it, and I'll show you guys out the back. So you can kind of see where the weeds normally are. It's just yeah, it's just weed. There's absolutely no grass whatsoever. So I just dug it up as much as I possibly could with the whippersnipper, and that way didn't really matter too much if any of the grass wasn't there, because literally there's just big dirt patches, and where the grass actually was, this sort of stuff right here, it actually looks pretty good, and there's not really too many weeds through it. So try to save as much of this as possible and just hit all the outside with the whippersnipper, and it actually came up alright. So what I'm going to do now is give it a really good soaking with some weed killer, and so we'll probably leave it until spring, until I start putting some new grass down. But for now, let's just try and get rid of all these terrible weeds. Got all my wheels out the way and put it in a spot where there's pretty much no weeds except for down there. Got that massive big straight through exhaust out the way as well. Alright, so I ended up getting some of this Yates weed and feed. So hopefully, so not to do anything crazy or mow it or water it in the next 24 hours or 24 hours to 78 days or something like that. So but I'm not going to be doing any of that. It's basically try to get as much of it get rid of as much of it as possible. Now we're going to go through and spray this everywhere, and probably not touch it for around about 7 days to hopefully get rid of most of these weeds. And then I could imagine, and hopefully when most of these weeds die, we should be able to go over with some new grass seed, and hopefully we can fix it. This is bloody terrible, isn't it? Jeez. Alright, so I'm no pro, but weed killer's now down, so now we can't really touch it for the next few weeks or so, but we'll see how we go in a few weeks. If it's not completely dead, we might try something a little bit stronger. This right here is like a weed and feed, so it feeds the grass and hopefully tries to make it lush while killing all the weeds, but we have a lot of freaking weeds, so I don't know, we'll keep working at it. If you guys have any more little tips in the comments, I'm no bloody grass connoisseur here, I'm just trying to make it look good. So if you guys have any tips down in the comments, or even just want to bag me up for the job I did today, please let me know. And yeah, we'll keep trying to get this place nice. We can actually put a fire pit and everything else down here. Be a really nice area. Yo, typical ZacBaldy fashion, I forgot to do an outro, so I'm going to quickly do one right now. Thank you so much everyone for watching, I really appreciate it. All the merch is now in the shop, I have no idea what I'm talking about. If you guys did want to potentially go through and support the show, make sure to go and check out www.zacbaldy.com. I really do appreciate, even if you just went out and had a look, had some feedback on the designs that I have up there. Really appreciate all your effort, guys. You're all absolutely awesome. And I'll see you in tomorrow's video. So hopefully we can do some more stuff with the Falcon, or potentially get the diff back in the R33. See you guys then. Peace out.